Sorry. You start.
I'm all right.
Big gulp of coffee. Ryan James is back where he belongs.
How you doing, everybody?
On a Shakespearean stage.
Apparently, yes.
It's this Saturday.
Yes, Stratford gave me the invite, first time ever. I'm playing the Avon Theatre. We're sneaking up on 800 tickets sold and an 1,100-seater.
We'll fill that up with Morning Live.
In a post-COVID world, it's so great to be in front of an audience again. I got back on the road in November. And as I say, just seeing people sitting shoulder to shoulder, double vaxxed and masked at the time, that's what I call social solidarity. And they were so eager just to sit together amongst each other after this COVID incarceration of the last 2 years. Because you know what? A person telling jokes on stage in front of a microphone is a comedian. Doing it alone at home, you're as good as Rupert Pumpkin in his mother's basement. It's
king of comedy.
Peculiar.
To say the least.
Yeah. So
but people were dying for, first of all, to get out for the social, outing, but also for the comedy. Just needing a laugh.
Well, that's what we do. That's what my tribe of solo acts does. I mean, we try to process the trauma of the last 2 years in the language of laughs. But there have been great strides. I was pro-vaccine right from the beginning. Yeah. And I thought, this is amazing. It's the vaccine. It took them 250 years to find a cure for malaria, and we have a vaccine in less time than it takes Rogers to pick up the phone when your cable's out. So take the vaccine. If it wasn't for Jonas Salk, we'd all be bearing polio braces. Take it.
And it's true. It is amazing that they came up with a vaccine that quickly.
And it's so appropriate, for us in midlife too, right?
Right.
I mean, we're 20 years away from roaming the home in our Led Zeppelin onesies, just a sing along away from taking a stairway to heaven anyway. Yeah. So whatever progress science is making, boom, I'm in there, man. Because the body's breaking down.
Well,
right?
yeah, but they have the technology now.
Right.
You can keep Ron James on the road forever.
Well, I'm going to have to be on the road forever after the tax bill I got this year.
Oh, gee.
But I developed tennis elbow on my left arm.
Yeah.
I played 5 games of my life.
Oh boy.
I'm right-handed. And then the doctors.
How did that happen?
The doctors look at me. You've been on the road long enough when your eyebrows are white. Close up, please. I got white eyebrows now. I noticed that in the hotel room one day.
Brianna, I said trim those.
Right? But doctors always ask you the same thing when you go in complaining about an ache or a pain. Were you active as a kid? Did you have an active childhood? I said, yeah, I played football and hockey, but wasn't that the whole point of childhood, to be active? Yeah. I don't know too many mothers who stood on the back porch on a sunny Saturday afternoon and said, get your arse in the house and sit down in front of the television set. Do you want plantar fasciitis when you're 57? But with us, when my kid went rollerblading when she was little, she was armed like a Roman gladiator, right?
Right.
She had everything, man. And I thought, wow, that's a lot of difference from my childhood. I mean, there were 4 cups of sugar in every tub of Kool-Aid. 4 cups of sugar.
I know.
What? No wonder I set grass fires.
Yeah. I think it was good for us.
But we're here. It was good for us, and
yeah, we're here. By the way, how do you like our new studios?
It's nice, really nice. I thought it was in the wrong place. I had a little nap. You sent a limo for me.
I know.
I go, whoa, I'm in show business. Limo picked me up, had water in the back.
But it's so nice to, can I touch you?
Yeah,
I mean, it's been virtual interviews with you for the last couple of years.
Well, Bud, you've been here since the beginning, since I started playing the road 25 years ago, and here we are, and
well, I'm a huge fan and supporter because
thank you, my friend.
You're a Canadian treasure.
Well, thanks, buddy. I love my work, and the road can get old, and it can get lonesome, and hotel rooms begin to look the same. Yeah. But when you step behind that curtain to a packed audience, who've come to laugh their worries away. Yeah. And I think that's the comedian's job, is to lighten the load and the life journey.
And you love your audience too, and in your book, All Over the Map, bestseller, by the way.
Thank you.
You talked, over the years, and even before social media, it's so rich with stories from the people you would meet before the shows and after the shows.
Yes.
And just sharing their stories.
Well, they gave me a window on their world, and I didn't take their confidence lightly. And it was in the days before social media was, you know, giving us the dopamine hit and the neocortex, and you felt guilty if you didn't take a picture of the Caesar salad you had for lunch in Pembroke and send it out to people.
I knew I forgot to do something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like Facebook will go, your friends haven't heard from you in a while. I'm like, what? I used to feel this guilty about missing Holy Communion. But now it's, so I kept journals diligently on the road.
Yeah.
And whether it was coffee shops, food courts, airplanes, or anywhere, hotel restaurants, people told me their stories.
Yeah.
And I took that as a great honor.
Yeah.
And that was the soul note that I heard singing in the big wide open. It was a song for those who fly below the red carpet radar. And they were just people. And they were people who had a life, who for some reason wanted to share it with me. And this was well before I had any notoriety so much on television. They'd recognize my voice from a radio or maybe a JFL performance. But, but it made a difference for me. And the book itself really is a love letter for the country.
Yeah.
And as we've become so much more more polarized politically.
Oh boy.
And the landscape.
I wish we had another half hour to talk about that, man.
And the landscape has become fractured.
Yeah.
What's redemptive about stand-up, for me anyway, is that despite all our differences, for the 2 hours I'm on stage, we're all on the same page.
Yeah, but your comedy in general is needed in this chaos.
Thank you so much.
So thanks for
thanks for
your service, man.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we'll see you at the Stratford Festival this weekend.
July
Still some
16th,
seats left. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some seats. There's seats left in the balcony.
Okay.
July 16th. Show starts at 8 o'clock.
All right.
And I want to thank Stratford for bringing the art form of stand-up to that prestigious festival. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ron.